Hi guys, Bill Jordan here. I'm at 201-790-3368. If you're a painter, a sculptor, or a candlestick maker, this is where you need to be. People buy from people they know. The best way for them to know you is with my candid video interview. It resonates with them on the soul level, and that's where it all happens, guys, on the collective unconscious level. All the thoughts, moods, and things you got cooking up in there, that's how the decision to buy your work is made. That's where the people read your work on that level. And the candid video interview, gets them in that zone. It opens up the door for you so you can take your visual and, show it to them, and they'll have more success in understanding what you are about because they know you. People buy from people they know, like, love, and trust. That's simple, right? And so, that's the basic premise. And of course, this is for visual artists because a friend of mine told me that candid video interviews doesn't relate. Well, I say if you're a painter, a sculptor, or a candlestick maker, then that's what it's about, right? So anyway, my question is today, why don't we, people talk about they want to, do great work and they always strive and they're taking courses and whatnot. But why don't you put your art where your mouth is? In other words, if it's so important to you to be recognized, to get attention, and to be famous, or to make money, to go pro, then, let's do the candid video interview. It's an easy way to help separate you from the maddening crowd. Excuse me. That's the problem with most of us. We're living in obscurity. It doesn't matter how much work you put in. You have to be out, known as somebody. That's just the way the world is set up. So this is why, the candid video interview comes in because, see, look, guys, this particular technology is supposed to be here for you right now at this time. If you're not using it, then shame on you. You see, isn't it amazing? Isn't it coincidental maybe that, and of course, I don't think there are any coincidences. At this time, there's so many artists, so-called, everyone's doing an artist. Me, I'm doing an artist, You retire, what do you do? Become an artist. I've always wanted to be an artist. I'm retired now. Let's be an artist. Why is that? No, that must be for a reason, because the universe is sending out a call, and people are responding to it for some purpose, for some mission. And my belief is, reading the lay of the land is to raise the consciousness. You see, because what's happening is that you'll notice that time is going so much faster these days. Today's 2017, February 20th, President's Day, okay? Now, we just got into the new year and it's almost like the last month is gone. Last year is gone. Time is speeding up. The planet is in a higher vibratory rate. And this has been going on for maybe visibly since 2004, 2005, 6, somewhere around 2000, around that point, okay? Because back in 2004, they had a number of tsunamis in the world. The one particularly in Bali, where thousands of people were wiped out. And then they had that thing in New Orleans, that people were wiped out. And what it is, the wipeout is that those people who can't keep up with the speed leave the planet. They have to go. So what I'm saying to you is this, is that I'm bringing to you an age-old technology that's telling your story with modern technology, and it's here for you to use. If you don't use it, then you got to go. So if you want to stay a little longer, use the technology. The technology will not only, put you out in front of your competition today. The only competitions you have really is in your head. But I'm gonna have to put it in the language you relate to because you don't believe that. Okay, so help you get out in front of the competition. Not only that, it will serve as a record for your posterity to see, people can know you later on and the real you. Like I'm talking to you now. I can show you a picture, but you don't know who I am. I mean, you don't really know who I am by talking, but you have a better idea about I'm talking to you. Imagine this on your birthday, like today's President's Day, we have images of George Washington and Lincoln. Isn't that ironic? One guy had slaves, the other guy freed the slaves. Oh, but that's another topic, another conversation. So I know in America, we don't believe in that stuff, right? So the deal is, though, imagine on your birthday, like today, say hypothetically, today were your birthday, and what they would do, your family members or your people who revered you, because they revered you because you've been laying story after story after story, they press a button and they go back to 2017, you know, February 20th, and you there rapping, blah, 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 blah. Now, that's a powerful thing, guys. I mean, I know you're going to say, well, it's in books and this and that. I got that, but this is the new book in the sense that this is the way, you know, we're going to do it. And people were concerned back 1840s in Europe, particularly in London, for example, that the novel was too immersive. In other words, it took up too much of your attention, too much of your time. That was dangerous. Just like people say the internet is dangerous. You know, obviously too much of anything can be dangerous, but depends. You know, if you spend 13 hours a day for, 18 months on a particular project, and you come out with something wonderful, was it dangerous? Well, maybe you missed out on some other stuff, but you developed this one thing. So what I'm saying to you guys is, put your art where your mouth is. Give me a call. I'm at 201-790-3368. My name is Bill like Clinton, Jordan like Michael. I do candid video interviews for artists, if that's important to you, if you're a painter, a sculptor, or a candlestick maker. This is where you need to be. 201-790-3368. Peace out.